Hello, good evening, my dear student. Today we are answering question number 60, JAMB year 2000. The question is in form of statement. Then the options are in form of questions. This is called question tag. Question tag simply means the ability to respond through questions correctly in English language. Now, the statement reads, you can travel on your own. Here are the options given. A. Isn't it? B. Wouldn't you? C. Can't you? D. Shouldn't you? Now, the correct option is C, which is can't you? Of course, the other options are wrong. Now, why is it option C is the correct option? This is because question tag must always coincide. The verbs in question tags must always coincide with the verbs in the statement. Now, in this statement, we have the modal can. So, the question tag must carry the modal can, but in the negative. Can't you? Since the statement is in the positive. In this regard, we should know that the general rule in question tag is that positive statement requires negative question tag, while negative statement requires positive question tag. Of course, this statement is positive. You can travel on your own. That is why all the options are in the negative question tag. Isn't it? Is the negative of is it? Wouldn't you? Is the negative of would you? Can't you? Is the negative of can you? Shouldn't you? Is the negative of should you? Now, all these options are in the negative. First requirement satisfied. By extension, you need to look at the sense of compatibility. When we say the sense of compatibility, which verb in the statement appears in the options and in the negative? Since the statement is in the positive, of course, the verb can is here, but in the negative. You can travel on your own. Can't you? That is the correct question tag. So, had it been this statement is in the negative through the verb, the statement could be put like this: you can't travel on your own. In this case, the options to be given should be in the positive. Is it? Would you? Can you? Should you? So since the statement is positive, the options have to be in the negative. Howsoever the case is, whether the options are given in mixed, what you need to know is that positive statement requires negative question tag. Negative statement requires positive question tag. And of course, of importance to take into consideration is the fact that you must always look at compatibility. If the verb is in the past, for instance, you could travel on your own. Of course, in the option, you must have something like couldn't you? So, it means the question of compatibility is that since this is could, then you need to go for question that has could. But in the negative, if the statement is positive, couldn't you? So there must always be consideration for compatibility in the sense of the verb. Then the general rule also must be understood by candidate, which is positive statement requires negative question tag. Negative statement requires positive question tag. We are going to look at questions on question tags across the years to answer them, to provide solutions to them, one after another. This is because question tag is very, very important. There is no year, it will be very difficult to have a year JAMB questions on English without question tag. It is going to be very, very difficult. And of course, it normally comes under lexis and structures. Thank you for listening. Till we meet next.